What's up, Star Wars fans? How's it going? It's John. I am super excited to share my thoughts of the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer. It's called The Rise of Skywalker. First time we've heard the title of the movie, which is interesting, and I'll talk more about in a second. But I want to share my thoughts and opinion about this trailer. It's a a little over 2-minute trailer. Half of the trailer, the first half of it, is Rey in the desert, and some type of TIE fighter coming through, and she does a backflip, which is really cool. Love that scene, but it's half of the trailer. It's about a minute long, over a minute long, more than half of the trailer actually. And so I would have loved to see, I thought the latter half, the second half of the trailer was amazing. The last minute, amazing. First part was great, but they could have really cut that into like 20 seconds, in my opinion. I love Rey, the character itself. Really saw a little bit of Poe, not too much. Saw Lando, which is pretty amazing. So we know that he's going to be back, which is awesome. We also heard at the very end, what I think anyway, and I think a lot of you guys think, is the Emperor, him laughing at the end of the movie or end of the trailer. So, and I think Luke says some type of quote where like, no one really goes away, right? I think he says something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing there. But my guess, and right before after he says that, you hear Emperor laugh. So my theory is the Emperor is going to come back. And the title itself is The Rise of Skywalker. So question is that Luke? Obviously, Luke is going to probably make some type of Force spirit comeback in Episode 9. But it could also be, I think anyway, it could be Anakin. I think we might see Anakin come back. If that's the case, it'd be interesting. Will it be Hayden Christensen? That'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of interesting if he repraises his role as Anakin Skywalker. Is he the rise of the Skywalker? Basically, is Emperor going to come back? Are we going to see a whole new battle with Anakin and Emperor? And what's going to happen to Kylo Ren? I don't know. There's so much exciting stuff in this movie that I'm super excited to watch. Now, having said that, though, Episode 8, to a lot of people, including myself, were disappointed, right? We had a lot of huge expectations. Episode 7 was decent. I thought it was good. I felt it was like a New Hope remake, a reboot, so to speak. Definitely felt more Star Wars to me than the prequels. But then Episode 8 came out. We had huge expectations. This was Carrie Fisher's. She had just passed away months before this was the Episode 8 released. And a lot of people were disappointed with the way Luke Skywalker, his character, was portrayed. They kill off Snoke, all that good stuff. So I think Disney really has a big shoe to fill here with Episode 9. Hopefully they do well. I hope they do it justice. This is the last movie in this particular saga. There are plans of doing another trilogy, a side story trilogy. But this is the last in this the saga, right? The 9 film as of now. So it really has to end on a solid note. I think people are going to be kind of skeptical. We saw that with Solo. When the Solo movie came out, it was a disaster when it came to financially for Disney. When it came to Star Wars, didn't do as well as it should have financially in the box office. Although I did personally like Solo story. I've watched it several times since, and I did like it. I liked what they did. I thought it was kind of cool and definitely worth seeing. If you haven't seen Solo, definitely check it out. There's a really cool part at the end. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a really cool scene at the end that really surprised me and will surprise you if you haven't seen it yet as well. But overall, I'm super excited about this trailer. It gave me goosebumps. I shed a tear, I'll be honest with you. I got really excited as a huge Star Wars fan as I am. But first part was okay. The second part, amazing. Lando's back. Fantastic. I think we're all wondering where Lando was in this trilogy, this new trilogy, and it's really cool to see him come back and play an important role in the movie. And there's that scene, a couple of scenes I want to point out as well. There's a medallion scene where there's someone's holding, I'm assuming it's Leia, she's holding the medallion. That's the medallion that the medal rather that they get at the end of Episode 4, and that's the medal that they get when the ceremony, right, at the very end of Episode 4. So she's kept that. That's really cool. Secondly, and I'm assuming it's Leia holding that. Could be someone else. Secondly, it looks like there's a scene where it has like a part of the Death Star destroyed. So when it blew up, maybe a part of that landed on this planet, which is really cool. So I'm kind of curious on who the main bad guy will be. My theory is not Kylo Ren, obviously, is in the movie, but he's not going to be the main bad guy. I'm thinking the Emperor's going to come back, possibly, or something. There's a Sith and then there's an apprentice, right? So there's got to be some other bad guy that we don't know quite yet. Most likely, based on this trailer, it's probably the Emperor. And how's this going to wrap up? My theory, I don't know. It's hard to speculate, but Kylo's going to turn bad or good. My theory is Kylo's going to turn good. Rey, I think we're going to see a dark side of Rey. Possibly. We'll see. I don't know. Again, speculation. Anyway, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Please leave a comment below. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for turning on the notifications. Thank you for liking this video, sharing it, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and may the Force be with you.